Hi everyone, I am Justin and welcome to today's dumbbell-based strength training routine. We have 6 exercises in 3 pairs, meaning our exercises are paired together. After each pair, you'll get a 30-second rest. Throughout this routine, I really want you to focus on technique. This is the function of this type of routine. I want you to try to focus on the skill component of strength training, understand the basics, master the movements. That way over time, you can start to increase the amount of weight that you're lifting. What we're gonna do today with this workout is start out with a warm-up. And when we get done with the warm-up, we'll move into the workout, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is what's called the sumo deadlift. We're gonna take our feet wide. We're gonna point our toes out. We're gonna hinge back and bend our legs. We're keeping our shins fairly vertical when we do this. And then we're squeezing our butt when we get to the top of that movement. Then what we're going to do is just hinge back like this and keep our back straight, pinch our shoulder blades together to get our upper back warmed up. Then just pressing overhead with our hands, and we're gonna do that for 10. So 2 rounds, 3 exercises, 10 of each. Let's get into it. Here we go. 1, 2, and I have some heavier weights. I have some lighter weights here too. And we will be down on the floor for 1 pair of these exercises today, but you'll have your rest periods that you need to get yourself into that position. All right, let's hinge back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, press overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing great. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, back to that sumo deadlift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, doing great, and 10. Okay, let's hinge back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand up straight and press overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Now, let's go ahead and get into the workout. For our workout, what you can do, especially if you want to get comfortable with this, is just start out with lighter weights because there's going to be a weight in each hand for this. This is going to be the dumbbell squat. So we have our toes pointed out just slightly, weight in either hand, and we're just going to push our knees back, keep our back straight, bend our legs, okay? If you feel like you can get low and let your knees go forward, maybe you don't have any knee problems, you can do that too. Just make sure you keep your back straight. Again, that's our squat pattern. That's gonna work the front of our legs as well as our glutes, okay? We're gonna do 10 of those, and then we're gonna do an Arnold press. So we're gonna start like this, press up and out, okay? That's gonna work your shoulders and triceps. That's another one of those vertical push patterns, if you've heard me use those terms. All right, let's get into 10 squats and then 10 Arnold press. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and if it's more comfortable to take your feet out wider, you can do that. Doing great. I think we're on 9. Let's just call that 9 to be safe. Keep your back straight. 10. All right, so weights are up here like this and overhead, okay? Here we go. 1. The only time I count right is if I say it out loud. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Way to go. Okay, at this point you are going to get a break and you can get your heavier weight. We're gonna do that sumo deadlift that you did in the warm-up, but now loaded. Okay, we're gonna get into that sumo deadlift. So feet are wide, toes are pointed out, hinge back, and then squeeze your butt at the top. Let me show you from this side. We are going to do 10 of those. Then we're gonna do that reverse fly with the lighter weight, or you can use your own body weight. Same thing we did in the warm up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Way to go. You can put that bigger one down, grab our lighter ones or just your own body weight, hinge back, and we're pulling the weight apart, pinching our shoulder blades together. Here we go. Keep your back nice and straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, doing great. You're gonna get a break and then we're gonna take it to the floor. Okay, so while we're on the floor, this one is going to mimic a decline dumbbell press, okay? So maybe you did the regular dumbbell press with me before, but now what we're gonna do is also get our glutes involved. We're gonna bridge up, we're gonna hold that bridge, and we're going to do 10. Try not to let your hips sink down, so actively squeeze your butt. This is working your shoulders, chest, and triceps. Here we go. 1, 2, until your forearms just about hit the floor. Sorry, not your forearms, your arms. Wouldn't be good if your forearms hit the floor. Almost there. And great job. That one's hard on the glutes too. And this is going to be paired with an ab exercise, the Russian twist. You can keep your feet on the floor and we're just going to go 1, 1, and we're going to go 10 on each side. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, and then after this, if you want to stick with me, we'll move into the second round. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. If you are sticking with me, you can get yourself standing up. You get a 30-second break. We'll be back here soon. Okay, we have our squats and Arnold presses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your back straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and Arnold press. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, doing great, and 10. All right, take a break, and we have our sumo deadlift. Okay, let's go ahead and get on into it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, and 10. Okay, let's get our lighter weights for our reverse fly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, weights go down, and then you can join me on the floor for the hip bridge with the press. Let's lift those hips up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. When you're ready, you can sit on up and join me for those Russian twists. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Go ahead, take your 30-second break, and if you are sticking with me, we will go into the final round. Okay, last round of our squats. Here we go. 1, you're doing great. Way to stick with it. 2, 3, 4. You know, the more you do it, the easier it gets to do it, but also just to make sure that you're showing up too. think when you get started with any new change, it's very hard to consistently show up, but the more you do it, even if it's for 5 minutes, the easier it gets the next time. Arnold press, here we go. So make sure you give yourself little words of encouragement for showing up, a little bit of praise. Hopefully you feel proud. Hopefully you don't say I can't count, because I can't. Let's call that 10. Seems fair, right? Okay, see you back here in 30 for the sumo deadlift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really focus on squeezing your butt at the top. 6, 7, sitting back. 8, 9, and 10. All right. Let's get the heavier one down. Grab our lighter ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're gonna take it to the floor for the final 2 exercises. Let's bridge up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you're feeling that in your butt, not your low back. 9, 10. All right, let's put those weights down. You can sit on up. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Hey, great job today. Way to stick with it, and I'll see you for another routine soon.